Hey, all my beautiful purple roses. This is Jessica with the Purple Rose Movement, and I'm here on this very quiet and peaceful night. And I was just sitting here thanking the Lord and reflecting on some things that He has done and is doing. And I've realized that a lot of things that are taking place in a way that I would not think that God would do it. Um, and what I mean by that is sometimes when we plant that seed through prayer and faith, or should I say, we plant a seed through prayer and water it with faith. And sometimes we can't even put action into it because we have to completely surrender whatever that thing is to God. And God starts to move, but his way of moving would sometimes and sometimes is more of a way that we wouldn't expect, and an unordinary, sorry, couldn't get the word out, unordinary way of moving. And a lot of times, I wouldn't say sometimes, but I know for me a lot of times, when you imagine, like, for example, you imagine getting your house or moving into a house, getting approved for a house, you think of it as, okay, well, I'm gonna apply, I'm gonna get a pre-approval, and then I'm gonna go get the house. I'm gonna look at it, and then once I look at it, then I'm gonna, just let the bank know this is what I want to do. Work with a real estate agent, and then we're just gonna go from step A to step Z. And God will have it unfold in a completely different way. And sometimes in that way, you'll experience what you look at as challenges or stumbling blocks. And even though it looks turbulent, it's the way exactly how it's supposed to go. Another example is, like, if someone has found God, that you've been praying for their salvation, and you realize a change in the person. And when you start to realize the change in the person, they may start off by seeking God in a way that we know, as far as biblical, um, and how the things that we're supposed to tune into, um, it may not be exactly how we know it should be. So they may start off with, kind of believing in God, and maybe questioning who Jesus is and not really understanding, or believing there's a higher power. And they may even try other religions and other beliefs. And eventually they end up exactly where they're supposed to be. So I am making this video because I think God is so good and so big and so wonderful, because he can use situations, even though it looks bad, or even though it looks like someone is headed in the wrong direction, even though it looks like you're not going to get that house, even though it looks like you can't have that baby, or even though it looks like things are going left. um that is just kind of really the perfect way and the perfect storm for God to show up and really just amaze us in so many different ways. So I just wanted to encourage all of you to continue to believe and have faith. And even when it looks completely off, pray for discernment, continue to have faith, continue to believe, and continue to do your part. Um, and when God says surrender and there's nothing else you can do, don't think that it's over with, but that's the perfect opportunity for God to show out in any situation. So I just want to encourage everybody to remain faithful, obedient, and understand how important it is to surrender. I pray that all my beautiful purple roses are having a wonderful day. I am about to call it a night, but I felt led to put this out and to speak to all my beautiful, beautiful purple roses and make sure that they're continuously blossoming and being royal and just growing, okay? Love you all. Have a good night or whatever time you look at this. Just be blessed, okay? Bye bye.